If your vehicle gets into a bit of a scrape or maybe something a little more serious, did you know that something as simple as a piece of paper can make all the difference?
That's right. So joining us now, we have Eldon Owens from J&J Auto Body. Eldon, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So if I'm unfortunate enough to get into an accident, what questions should I be asking to make sure my car returns to me in the way that it was originally?
Before the fender bender.
Before the fender bender.
Well, it's important that you convey your concerns and questions up front in the estimating process and with choosing a shop. I would ask mostly about qualifications. You know, what gives the shop the qualifications to perform repairs on your vehicle? You know, there's a lot of good honest shops out there, but there's the difference between certification and non. And
so someone can be working and fixing cars and not be certified? Like you can have someone who does not have some kind of paper that says they are qualified to do this work?
Yes, they can. You know, and some of the things that I would really look for is when you go into a shop to see that they are certified, that they do have proper training. Cars have become very complex in the last few years, and in order to have your vehicle returned back to that pre-condition, you know, ongoing training has become critical.
So what are some of the certifications we need to be looking for? What are some of the programs out there that you can participate in and get certified in? Are there certain letters we're supposed to see? Are there certain icons, certain organizations that we need to be seeing on the wall? Yeah,
there are some out there, and we can kind of touch on them. One of the big ones, and I actually work for them doing some instruction for them, is ICAR. But ICAR's got quite variances within its own program.
Okay.
The ICAR Gold Class shop is an indication that the shop has every technician that's going to work on that vehicle trained to a certain level worth of training. You know, and so that's that technical knowledge that we're looking for, that the technician knows how to make a good decision in repairing the vehicle. Some of the other ones that we're going to look at would probably be like AAA. You know, everybody's familiar with that one.
Okay.
AAA comes in and they'll perform a comprehensive study of the business. They'll look at the equipment, they'll look at training, they'll look at the facility warranties, cleanliness, you know, how well the customer is going to be dealt with and that kind of stuff.
So it kind of goes beyond just the technical fixing of the car. It goes to the whole experience of having your car repaired, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You know, and is that shop going to stand up to the repairs even after? You know, if there's a glitch after the vehicle's been returned, you know, or is the shop going to take care of it or have the ability to take care of it? Okay.
Now another one is assured performance.
Yes, assured performance is another one, a lot like AAA. They come in and they look at equipment and training, you know, and that's kind of the difference between AAA and assured performance as opposed to ICAR. ICAR deals strictly with the technical aspect, but the other two deal with more of the equipment aspect also.
Okay.
You know, so it makes sure that the shop is qualified to do the repairs.
And this kind of assures you that you're going to have the right tool for the job too. That if you come in and bring your vehicle in, that not only do you have the knowledge, but you actually have the equipment that can get the job done, right?
Yes, it does, because equipment's actually becoming a very key point to it. You know, it used to be several years ago, anybody with a body hammer and, you know, a MIG welder
could make it work.
Yeah, could do a body repair job, but cars have become so precise and the build materials have become so unique that having the proper equipment to do the job is key.
Now, when it comes to different materials that are used in the car, aluminum, not everybody can work with aluminum, is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. I mean, aluminum has got a few different characteristics, you know, and so you have to have a little bit of training up front so that you can understand some of the unique properties of aluminum. Aluminum, when you start mixing it with steel, you start getting some issues, and so it's some of those things to learn about, you know, weldability, repairability. Aluminum's very brittle, so you just treat it differently than steel.
Okay. Now there's some websites that people can go to that they can research at home. They don't have to actually walk into an auto body shop, but they can go online to places like goldclass.com, AAA.com, and assuredperformance.net. But would anybody be offended if they asked, like, they came and say, "Excuse me, are you ICAR certified?" You would not be offended at that, would you?
They should not be. I mean, you know, and
you can't ask these questions.
Yeah, and you should, you know, and that's probably key, is asking the questions up front, having that knowledge.
Very good.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Good information.